Once upon a time, deep in a lush, green forest, there was a giant, bustling honeycomb nestled high up in a sturdy oak tree. This wasn't just any day, it was an incredibly important day for every creature buzzing inside. Today was the day the newest generation of baby bees would hatch and join the hive. A tiny, dark cell cracked open. A little voice murmured, "I'm so dark in here, wow." This is the story of Bella.
I'm so dark in here, wow!
A very special little bee who was about to change the hive forever. Come on, bring them out.
Come on, bring them out! Hold your places now, everyone!
As the newborns emerged, one by one, a grand, stately bee, the royal announcer, declared their names.
As the newborns emerged, one by one, a grand, stately bee, the royal announcer, declared their names. You will be named Willow, you will be named Buzz. When the little, curious bee wiggled free, the announcer smiled. And you, little one, you will be named Bella. Wait. Bella piped up, her voice surprisingly loud. Why Bella? Why do we even need names? The royal announcer stumbled over her words. I wasn't told I would have questions to answer.
Were you
but,
talking to me?
well, we all have names so that others can call out to us. Exactly. Think about it. The announcer said, say, relieved. Now you know why we need names. Bella looked around. Bella nodded thoughtfully. Yes, I get it. Because we are all the same, but also completely different inside. That is absolutely right. The announcer beamed. That is some very good buzzing thought. Bella, come on, everyone, follow me outside. Music/bee sounds continue. Bella flies with her group into the main hive chamber. She was totally in awe. The inside of the hive was warm and glowed like a shiny golden balloon. All the other bees were incredibly busy. Some were scrubbing the walls, the cleaners. Some were carrying bright yellow dust, pollen, and dropping it into cells, the collector bees. The announcer led them to a busy central area. Well now, you all will be assigned work. The ones cleaning the walls are the cleaners. Then we have the collector bees and the worker bees. Bella immediately raised a wing. Why do we all have to work? A grumpy-looking bee named Julian frowned. What kind of a bee are you? Bees don't ask questions. Oh, don't be so rude, Julian. The announcer chided. She's just a child. Bella, we have to work because if we don't, we will all be very confused and useless. If the cleaners don't clean, the hive gets dirty. If the collector bees don't collect nectar, if the collector bees don't collect nectar. The announcer finished her thought. Wait, what is nectar? Bella interrupted. Nectar, the announcer said, pointing to a group of bees flying out a small hole. Honey is made out of the nectar we'll bring back from the flowers. There, you see them? They are the collector bees. They fly out to the beautiful flowers and bring back that sweet, juicy nectar. Then, the worker bees here in the hive turn it into golden, delicious honey. Bella's curiosity was still buzzing. The collector bees bring nectar from the flowers, but how do they carry the nectar all the way back home? The announcer chuckled. Oh, you sweet little child. In their honey stomach, of course. We all have one. Bella looked down at her small abdomen and gave it a tap. Oh, is that where I feel hungry right now? The announcer laughed heartily. Oh, not at all. That's your food stomach. The honey stomach is special and it's just for carrying nectar. Grumpy Julian buzzed loudly in frustration. Ugh, if we keep entertaining her, we will be stuck here all day. Bella looked around the busy, buzzing hall and wondered, why can't we be standing here all day? Days passed quickly, and all the new baby bees were given their different jobs. Every bee quickly found their fixed, assigned place. Except for Bella. Bella just didn't see things the same way as everyone else. She always saw things differently. For instance, when she was assigned to be a cleaner, she didn't scrub the walls diligently. Once, she accidentally bumped into a bee named Rosie, who was marching very seriously. Hey, why are you troubling me? Rosie snapped. Oh, Bella replied innocently. Everyone is worried that I can't find my place, so I am trying to see if I can walk like you do. Rosie looked down her nose at Bella. Well, you are doing it absolutely wrong. Bella paused, her antennae twitching thoughtfully. But you are you, and I am me. How can I walk the way you do? Tell me, Rosie, can you walk like this? Bella suddenly started walking sideways on her legs, wobbling and then performing a comical little hop. "Oh, of course I can," Rosie declared, trying to show off. She tried to copy Bella's sideways wobble, but immediately lost her balance. Oh no, what am I doing? You, child, are distracting me," Rosie yelled, straightening up. "What kind of a bee are you? Oh no, I am left behind." Bella was starting to become a major problem. Cassandra, the head worker bee, and even the queen herself could not figure out where to place Bella. Bella would just look at everything in total awe and constantly ask a lot of questions. Once, she accidentally flew up to the queen, and whispered loudly, "Why is your head so big?" The royal announcer gasped, horrified. "You can't talk to the queen like that." "I am so sorry, your majesty." The queen, however, stayed calm and looked at Bella with patient eyes. "Tell me, Bella, why can't you work where we want you to?" Bella shrugged her tiny bee shoulders. I don't know. Everybody here is always so busy. They just work. I don't feel happy when I see them." Her face suddenly brightened. "But I felt happy that day when I fell from that diamond thing and swoosh, I flew, and round I went. My dream is to fly, to go outside and see the world." A few of the other, older bees started muttering, "Oh my, what is she blabbering about? A dream? Happy? What kind of a bee are you? Bees don't dream."
Happy? What kind of a bee are you? Bees don't dream.
Cassandra spoke up, trying to defend Bella. "Your Majesty, forgive me, she means no harm. I have been trying to place her myself, but she keeps talking about going out. Maybe that's what she really wants. Maybe that is what she must be good at. We could send her out to collect nectar." The queen pondered this, an unprecedented request. Well, asking a bee what she wants to be. That's a first, and also, very confusing. Bees' places are assigned as soon as they are hatched, but if this is good for the beehive, so be it. She is old enough to be sent out to collect nectar. Train her well, and let her out. And so, Bella was taught everything a collector bee needed to know about flowers. She learned which ones held the sweetest nectar and how to recognize them. Next, she was trained to fly with a swarm of other bees. Cassandra was very serious about this. Bella was warned repeatedly, and with great emphasis, to never, ever fly alone. Finally, Cassandra gave Bella the most important warning: the danger of the hornets. The hornets are the sworn enemies of the bees. "Bella," Cassandra whispered gravely, "they would always try to steal our honey and, worst of all, hurt our bees." Bella, ever the brave one, puffed out her chest. "But we can sting them if they hurt us, right?" Cassandra's voice was full of sadness. "The hornets are getting smarter, Bella. They wear thick armors every time they attack us. Only their neck can be stung, as they don't wear helmets," Cassandra explained. "But it's almost impossible. Hardly any bee has managed to sting a hornet in the war. You take good care not to be found by them, okay?" Bella promised. "I will take care." She waved goodbye to Cassandra and happily flew out to join her first swarm. This was her very first trip outside the beehive, and she could barely contain her excitement. The moment she stepped out and into the open air, Bella was completely in awe. The world was so much bigger than the hive. The towering trees, the soft green ferns, the burst of colors from the flower set was all overwhelming and beautiful. "It's so beautiful out here," she buzzed happily. "I could just buzz here all day." The leader of her swarm, a strict older bee, flew up to her. "We are here to work, Bella, not to just keep buzzing around. Just make sure you are always around your swarm." But Bella wasn't really listening. She was too busy enjoying her first feeling of true freedom in flight. She soared high, she swooped low, twisting and turning in pure joy. She flew a little too far, getting dangerously distracted by a tiny pond sparkling with sunlight. "It's so shiny." "Oh, so sorry," she said, startled as she flew into a dark, shadowy figure near the water's edge. "I didn't know there was someone there." "Hi, I'm Bella the bee."
Hi, I'm Bella the bee.
And you?
She peered at the figure. It looked just like her. "Oh, you look like a bee to me, and you are pretty lovely, I must say." Then, the other bee copied her exact movements. Bella frowned. "Oh, wait, are you copying me?" She started to feel annoyed as the figure kept perfectly imitating her. "That's very mean of you." She bumped the surface of the water, and the image rippled. "Oh, you hurt me," she cried, mistaking the wave for an attack. "You are being very rude." Suddenly, a long, thin creature with huge legs jumped up from the tall grass nearby. It was a grasshopper. "Well," the grasshopper said with a chuckle, "look what we have here. A human disguised as a bee, perhaps?" Bella was very confused. "What, disguised? Meaning you are a human under the clothes of a bee?" The grasshopper watched her baffled face and let out a big, loud laugh. "That's your reflection, dummy." "She is not being rude. You are being rude to yourself. It's all in your head, just like a human. Trust me, they themselves create most of their problems." He shook his head. "Anyhow, what are you doing here?" Bella was a little embarrassed. "Oh, I am being rude." "I am. My name is Bella." "I know. I heard you when you introduced yourself to yourself before," the grasshopper deadpanned. "Oh, right. Actually, I was out with my swarm to collect honey." "Oh no. My swarm." "I got away. They're all gone." She realized with a sinking heart that she had flown too far and was now completely alone. The grasshopper tilted his head. "Wait a minute. You lost your way while you were with your swarm? What kind of a bee are you?" He paused. "What will you do now?" "Oh, I don't know." Bella sighed. "I will collect some nectar and find my way back home, I guess." The grasshopper felt a bit sorry for her. "Well, there is a good bunch of juicy flowers over there. You can try those." "Ah, it's so kind of you to help me out." "Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper." "The name is Hopper, Flip Hopper," he corrected. "Oh, of course, Flip Hopper." "Thank you." Bella flew off and collected all the nectar she possibly could, filling up her honey stomach. She turned and buzzed her way back home, flying through the tall trees and bushes. It was a long, tiring way to go. "Oh, I am tired," she groaned. "Maybe I can rest somewhere for a while. I can keep flying later." Just as little Bella was looking for a soft flower petal to rest on, she heard a terrifying, loud buzzing sound. Suddenly, two dark, giant figures swooped down and grabbed her. "Let me go," Bella cried, struggling against their strong legs. "Not so soon, you little bee," growled one of the figures. "A big, mean-looking hornet. Our queen is going to be so happy with me." "Us," the second hornet corrected, swatting the first one. "Us. She is going to be so happy with us. We found a cute little bee." "Don't call her cute, you idiot. She is our sworn enemy." "Oh, you were right," the second hornet agreed, looking closely at Bella. "That little ugly bee with. Actually, no, she does have cute eyes. Let's just go." The hornets carried the terrified Bella away and locked her up in a small, dark room in their own nest. Bella was scared and tried to run away, flying against the walls, but she failed. She was a prisoner. "What do I do now?" Bella whispered, feeling a surge of panic. She hid in a corner and tried to listen. Soon, she heard the muffled voices of her captors right outside the door. "SHH," one voice whispered. "This is a very secret plan. Okay, listen, we are going to teach those bees a lesson tomorrow." "Oh, should I carry my red pen?" the second, dumber-sounding hornet asked. "What? No, not that lesson. We are going to attack their beehive tomorrow. Be ready," the first hornet hissed. "Oh." The second hornet was excited. "What do we do about the one we caught?" "We will see what to do about her tomorrow morning. Come on now, let's go and help the guards," the first hornet commanded. The hornets flew away, not realizing that Bella had heard their entire, terrifying secret plan. "No," Bella gasped. "They're going to attack my hive. I cannot let them win. I have to save my family." That night, Bella could not sleep at all. She kept thinking and thinking, trying to figure out what to do next. "Oh, how do I stop the hornets?" She paced the small room. Then, she remembered Cassandra's serious warning. Only their neck can be stung, as they don't wear helmets, but hardly any bee has managed to sting a hornet in a war. Bella kept repeating the warning in her head. Only their neck can be stung. Suddenly, a huge, electric idea sparked in her mind. She had an amazing thought. "Wait, I've got it!" she exclaimed. a confident smile spreading across her face. As the sun began to rise, the two hornets returned to Bella's room, ready to deal with their captive. "All right, little bee," the first hornet sneered, preparing to open the lock. But before he could even touch the handle, the lock was already broken. "Wait. Where?" The hornets looked inside, baffled. The small room was completely empty. Bella had used her size and intelligence. She had worked through the night, using a loose pebble she found in the corner, to chip away at the weak wood around the small metal latch until the whole locking mechanism simply fell apart. She had already flown out and was speeding across the forest. "I have to warn the queen." Bella flew as fast as her wings could carry her. Finally, she reached her hive. Panting and exhausted, she rushed directly to the queen and narrated the whole incredible story: her capture, the hornets' armor, and their secret plan to attack the hive that very day. The queen's eyes widened with alarm. "Oh, no! Quickly, alert the guards. We have to stay prepared." Immediately, the peaceful, orderly hive turned into a high-alert war zone. Every single bee stopped their work. The hive was now prepared for the attack. When the swarm of dark, angry hornets finally arrived, expecting an easy victory, they were met with a wall of thousands of angry, buzzing bees. The queen had acted fast and prepared her army. The bees attacked with full energy, but not in the way they normally would. Instead of flying straight at the hornets' heavily armored chests and bodies, the bees flew from a surprising direction. Above them, they swooped down, fast and accurate, aiming their tiny, sharp stingers at the one, small, unprotected area, the hornets' necks. The hornets were all confused and completely dazed. This was a totally new tactic. They were protected from the front, but not from an attack coming from above and behind their heads. Sting, sting, sting. Dozens of hornets were stung on their necks, and they immediately fell out of the sky, stunned and neutralized. The hornet leader, seeing his army being defeated by this brilliant new strategy, shouted a desperate command: "Pull back, fall back." The hornets ran away in no time, retreating as fast as they could, their powerful attack completely broken. The bees had won a huge, decisive victory. The bees buzzed a triumphant cheer. They had saved their home and all their precious honey. "Where are you going, hornets?" cried Grumpy Julian, now the happiest bee in the world. "These are the best." The queen flew down and stood before Bella, her face full of pride and relief. All the bees gathered around, buzzing their thanks. "We are all very thankful to you, Bella," the queen declared in a loud voice. "It's your bravery and your intelligence that saved us today. You didn't just escape, you understood their weakness." Bella looked around at her safe, beloved hive. "This is my home," she said simply. "I will do anything to protect it." The queen flew in close and hugged the little bee. "Oh, my child, I am so proud of you." The battle was over. The hive was safe, and Bella was a hero. Now, the queen had one more question for the unique little bee who had changed everything. "Tell me," the queen asked with a warm smile, "what do you want to become when you grow up, Bella?" Bella thought for a moment. She looked at the queen, smiled brightly, and announced her choice. "I want to be a teacher," Bella declared. The other bees looked at each other, murmuring in confusion. "I will tell all the bees about my experiences," she explained, "and I will teach them to be their kind of bees." The queen looked puzzled. "Their kind of bees?" "Yes," Bella confirmed. "Everyone keeps asking me, what kind of a bee are you?" She paused and looked at the crowd. "Well, I am my kind of bee, and so are all of us. I want to teach everyone that it's okay to be curious, to ask questions, and to see the world differently, because my way of seeing things is what saved the whole hive." A few bees nodded thoughtfully. Grumpy Julian, who had been so rude to her earlier, now had a different look in his eyes. He buzzed a little sadly. "I want to be my kind of a bee, too," another young bee. "Your kind of a bee is boring. Be my kind of a bee." Julian shook his head. "No, thank you," the queen smiled, understanding perfectly. Bella wasn't teaching them to be disobedient, she was teaching them to be smart, brave, and original. "Well, Bella," the queen said proudly, "you are a very good teacher for sure, and we are so happy to have you back."